This is Suman, and alongside me we have a special guest today. I mean, we all know him, Indian football icon, Renedy Singh. Renedy, welcome to the Extra Time Show. More importantly today, I'm going to ask a few questions regarding your new venture. You have started your coaching career over here, and more importantly, this is your first stint as a full-time senior team coach, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice to be back home. You know, I've started my own football school, Renedy Football School, which has been going for the last 2 months. And then it's shaping up well. I have under 15, under 18 and under 12 team. So I will try and share as much as possible, share my experience as much as possible. So let's see, you know, I really want to have a team because Manipur, we have so much of potential. We just need to create a platform, which is what I'm doing, and I'm sure many former players will follow the same.
Well, more importantly, I've been a great motivator. It just came from a motivational talk only. So, what do you think? I mean, as far as the psychological things is concerned, how much it is important in modern day game?
Of course, I think motivational in one way it's fine. You know, everyone can motivate the players, but it's how much you work with the players in the field that's very important. Game has become way more tactical than in our days right now. We can see so many good coaches coming in ISL and training the players, the youth. So they are learning a lot every day. Of course, motivation is fine, but I would say that they have to work on tactic and technique in tactical and technical in the field as much as possible.
Well, right now it's just the early days of your coaching career. But I mean, you have been one of the wonderful players who have played in the poetry of Indian football. But more importantly, for Kolkata club like East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, come to you in some day or the other for an approach to become a coach of their side. Would you agree to it?
It's too early to say. For me, of course, Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, I have played there for 11 years, which was a long time. And to me, after coming out from TFA, Calcutta supporters, Mohun Bagan and East Bengal has given everything. So, I really love to go back again someday, but that's a long way again. But right now, after working in Pune City as an assistant coach under David Platt, which I have learned a lot, and under Havas, who was in Valencia. So those 2 years, I think it was a best learning lesson. But now I have to start from my own. But now the best way to start is, thanks to Suburban United, they have given a chance to work with them. And the players, the local players, we need to create a platform for the local players with so much of potential. If you don't help them, they will go west. So I think giving a chance, like Chakravorty United, given a chance to me, and if I can share the experience, and if the youth, if the local players can develop from here, it will be good. And we have played with Neroka. That was my first friendly match again, and we won 2-1. So that's a good example. By Neroka has got 5 players. 5 foreign players. You have Eduardo, you have Aaron Williams, you have Katsumi, you have 5-6 good players for foreign players. But we only have 1 player, who we have just signed, Bright, and then the others are all local players. For local players to play against them, it's the best learning lesson, and to win against them was a big thing for them. But it's just a friendly match. Winning and losing is fine, but we have to improve that winning mentality. We have to develop that winning mentality. So we have to work every single day so that Manipur local players can be way better than what they are right now.
Well, as I've just mentioned, East Bengal and Mohun Bagan might play. I mean, they are about to play the ISL for the first time from next season onwards. So what do you think? I mean, East Bengal and Mohun Bagan will be playing in the same league where ATK will also play. But the majority of the East Bengal and Mohun Bagan supporters to come and go to support for ATK when ISL happens actually. What do you think? What will be the future of ATK?
It will be great. Mohun Bagan in East Bengal is a long history. 6 years in Mohun Bagan, 5 years in East Bengal was the best for me. So I would love to see them in the ISL. Indian Super League it's a #1 league right now in India, and it's going really, really well. We can see young players doing well. We can see good foreigners now. It's not only those who have got name. Now we have good quality foreigners who are young, that they are playing day in, day out, week in, week out. They are doing well. So if East Bengal and Mohun Bagan can come to the ISL, that will be a great thing, and that will be a great thing for the supporters as well. They have been waiting for a long time.
What will happen to ATK actually? Because
you have to compete. We had Mohammedan also before in an I-League. 3 teams from Calcutta. They all compete. In this competitive world, we all have to compete. We all need to know how to compete.
Well,
it's better for the players.
Of course. But nowadays, you have been working as an expert commentator as well. Now a coach. Which work is more passion for you?
Of course, it's a great thing that, as an ex-player, there are 4 or 5 players, after retiring, and we are getting a chance to talk. I think that's a good thing, because football is what we love, and if we can share our experience, you just have to talk what you love about. Football is number one, and then if you can talk over a coffee, it's like you're talking over a coffee. It's like we're having a chat right now. So it's a good thing for ex-footballers, I feel. But again, coming back to the coaching, I think coaching, I have done 2 years with Pune City. Coaching is not easy at all, and it is going to be a very lonely, long road. But I'm ready for it. For the good times, I'm ready for the bad times. I think this is what we all have to do. Whatever I've learned as a player, as an assistant coach, now I will start my own philosophy, which is what, I know there will be a lot of times we will lose the match. There will be a lot of times we will win the games. So I want to win more. I'm still learning, so Suburban United is the best thing for me to happen, because with the local players, I'm also young, and I can develop along with them.
Last 3 questions. India have played brilliantly well against China a few days back. Now on the 17th, they'll be playing against Jordan, and then the all-important AFC Asia Cup, which will be played in UAE. So, as a former Indian football legend, and more importantly, I've seen all these players over the years. How big chances India have to qualify from the group stage?
I think first, of course, against China we have done well, and that was as an Indian, as a former player, I feel good to see that. It was a good thing, but we have to continue doing that. We have to play in Asia Cup. Before that, whatever, now we are going to play with Jordan, and we have to give exact 100% again. And you go match by match. Do not think about Asia Cup right now. Think about all the friendly match which we are going to play. And that will give you a big lesson, what to do and what not to do. And that's a good thing, because like China against, we have played well. And now we need to, all the players have to come together, and we need to do the same. And then after that we can go on. But every friendlies you play right now, it's the most important thing before the Asia Cup.
Apart from Sunil Chhetri, who are the players, do you think that who can make serious differences over there in the Asia Cup?
For me, Sunil, Sandesh Jingan, and Gurpreet. These 3 players, of course, they are all young players who are doing it. We have Danta who are doing well, but these 3 players are very, very important players. Of course, it's a team game, it's not a 3 players game, but they are leading by example, and that's great to see. Sandesh, Gurpreet, and Sunil, till now, the way he's going, I just want him to continue the same. He's a great leader.
Last question, you have played in East Bengal colours as well. Breaking the shackles, East Bengal have gone to a Spanish system this time around. For Real Madrid B team coach Alejandro Menendez Garcia is the new gaffer, and they have been following a very good trend as well. In fact, all the support staff except Ranjan Chaudhary, and they are from Spain actually, forming a different system, giving a lot of importance to youth system, and more importantly, 7 to 8 players who are featuring in this particular I-League are from their youth academy. So, as a former East Bengal player, they haven't got the I-League for the last 14 years. How big chances they have this season?
I think they have started well. To play, to win against Naroka over here 2-0, it's not an easy. Like you go to Lajong, it will never be easy. You go to Aizawl, it will never be easy. Playing Northeast, it's never easy. But then they have done well in last few matches. This is just a start. They have got a good coach. They have got a good squad. They just have to continue. It's still a long way, but they have to continue doing the same.
How big chances does Bengal have to become the champions?
You don't think about, you go match by match. For me, all my life, you just have to go match. You don't think, of course, as a player, you have to. Everyone wants to be a champion. But to be a champion, what we do now, it's important. What we do every single day training is important. What we do every single match is important. Go match by match, and it will take care by itself.
Where Renedy Singh wants to see himself after 5 years?
See, like I said, I want to continue doing well. If I do well with Suburban United for next few years, automatically good thing will come.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.